On day 1, I was born in a giant geode-like egg under a field. I was a baby diamond dinosaur. Wow, I'm beautiful, and life is amazing. Out of nowhere came a freaky cyborg with a powerful laser gun.
There you are.
Who are you? He started shooting at me, and I ran past him as fast as I could.
I'm gonna get you, no matter what, or die trying.
Just when I thought I had escaped the danger, I was spotted by an ankylosaurus. Ah! He's gonna bite my ankles! I ran and hid in the trees, and the ankylosaurus couldn't get to me. I gotta be careful. I'm an easy target, and it seems like everyone wants a piece of me. I found some cows and hunted a few. I tried to hunt more, but I was spotted by another predator. Ah! I quickly ran into a cave and lost them. This is getting ridiculous.
Tell me about it.
I turned around to see a freaky little creature with glowing red eyes. Ah! I ran out of the cave as fast as I could.
What?
On day 2, I needed to make shelter, so I figured the best thing would be to live in a cavern, since there would hopefully be fewer predators there. I carved myself out a nice lush cave that would be big enough for when I got bigger. I made sure to decorate it with cool cave stuff to make it fun and interesting to live in. Next, I added the basic stuff I would need to survive, like a crafting bench and furnaces. And then, as a finishing touch, I built a T-Rex skull at the entrance of the cave. This skull would serve as a great way to show anyone who is passing by who lived here, and hopefully scare off any foes who dare to come near. In the meantime, I would need to start getting stronger, so if anyone did come, I would be ready for them. As I was finishing up, the little dino from the cave earlier appeared.
Hello.
Ah, what are you doing here? As I looked at them, I realized they didn't have red eyes anymore, and I figured it must have been my imagination.
It's cool, dude. I'm chill, I promise. Followed you here to make sure you're okay. My name's Bite, by the way.
Why wouldn't I be okay?
I don't know, seem pretty shaken up. Plus a strange being has recently arrived in these lands and is wreaking havoc looking everywhere for something.
What kind of being?
Some kind of cyborg that appeared here in a big flash of light. I think they might be some kind of time traveler.
Oh yeah? I think I saw that guy yesterday. Sounds like we should stick together, buddy. Wanna live at my base?
Ah, that'd be great.
I set to work, and pretty soon, I had a nice little living quarters for Bite. It was another little cave with a pond and a nice little moss bed.
This is perfect. Thanks.
On day 3, Bite and I were just minding our own business at the base when we were suddenly interrupted by a gang of raptors.
Get a load of this guy, weird shiny freak.
Yeah, weird shiny freak.
Hey, leave him alone. He's more priceless than he even knows.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Shut up, you losers are worthless.
They attacked, and we tried to fight them off, but they were way too strong. We ran away from them and watched them destroy our base from a distance.
Smash the place, boys.
Griefin is the best.
We waited for hours while they griefed our base, until finally they got bored and left. Once they were gone, we returned to our ruined base, and everything was destroyed and on fire. They even left cave graffiti on the floor. I turned to Bite. Hey, what did you mean earlier about me being more priceless than I know?
Oh, nothing important. I guess because you're made of diamonds. We should probably focus on fixing this place, huh?
Yeah, let's get to work. We worked together to rebuild the base as best we could. And then, once we were finished, we went off to bed. On day 4, I woke up early because I couldn't sleep. I'd already fixed the base before going to bed, so I wandered around admiring our work. We rebuilt it even better than it was before, adding an indoor pool for fun. I went up to the top of the diving board and jumped off. Woohoo! After that, it was getting late. I went looking for Bite. I looked all over for them, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Huh, that's weird. Must have gone out for something. I went outside in the moonlight and admired the way it glistened off my diamond skin. Dang, I'm so cool. Shine bright like a diamond. I was standing near the water when suddenly I was attacked by a prehistoric crocodile. I dodged its bites as best I could, but it was really strong. Man, I really need to get stronger. The crocodile was going to kill me for sure, until I was saved by a giant emerald Camarasaurus. Ah, are you gonna eat me?
Well, I'm an herbivore, so no thank you.
Okay, thank you. You're cool. Do you want to stay at my base?
Oh, no thank you. I live with the other herbivores in Herbivore City.
Oh, what's a herbivore?
We don't eat meat, just plants.
Oh, good for you.
Thanks. Anyway, see you later.
Wait, I didn't catch your name.
The name's Gerald.
Thanks again, Gerald. I'm Bronzo. On days 5 and 6, I went out hunting for food. I killed a few cows and collected their meat, but I didn't eat it. I wanted to save it for later. I was heading back home when out of nowhere came the evil cyborg guy.
Come here, little dino. I'm gonna be rich.
Ah! He chased after me and ran me into a small cave where I was cornered. Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name's Dr. Albuquerque, but you can call me Albie. I'm from millions of years in the future, where there's a diamond shortage. I need your diamonds to power my device and get back home. And I'm gonna sell the leftover ones for a ton of cash.
He advanced on me, and I knew it was all over. He was gonna kill me. But just then, I remembered the food I had collected and started chowing down on it. I transformed and grew into a medium-sized dinosaur.
Whoa, uh-oh. Nice, Dino.
I roared at him with all my might and scared him so badly that he ran off. When he ran, he dropped some kind of bone tooth sword, and I snagged it before he noticed.
I'll be back with bigger and better future weapons to kill you with. Now that you're bigger, you'll be worth even more when I sell you.
After my huge roar, Dr. Albuquerque kept running away, so I was finally able to go back home. During the days of 7 through 8, I was heading home and passed through a village. It was inhabited by cavemen. Hey, there's no need to be afraid of me.
Ooga booga, the end is nigh. Ooga booga.
I thought to myself, cavemen didn't live at the same time as dinosaurs. Ah, that's weird. Relax, guys. I'm friendly. I'm cool.
That's not why they're freaking out.
Fight! Where have you been?
That's not important right now. Look up in the sky.
As I looked up, I spotted a giant asteroid heading straight to Earth. Ah! What do we do?
There's not much we can do. It's gonna kill us in approximately 91 days, 7 hours, and 9 minutes.
That's strangely accurate, but there's gotta be a way to stop it.
I sure wish there was. Looks like it's just our destiny to all die or something.
That's crazy talk. I know we can stop the asteroid. On days 9 and 10, I decided that if no one else would, I would just have to be the one to stop the approaching doom. I immediately set out to seek more strength and knowledge about how to stop the impending threat. I was searching around when I suddenly heard screaming nearby. I investigated and found a golden triceratops being chased by a big piglin thing.
Go away! Leave me alone!
Give me go, shot me go.
I rushed in to help her take down the piglin creature. Together, we were able to defeat it easily, and it dropped some pork chops. You're safe now. Here, want some bacon?
Oh, no thank you. I'm a herbivore.
Huh, lots of those around these days.
I guess so. Anyway, thanks for saving me. My name's Trixie.
Nice to meet you, Trixie. I'm Bronzo. I noticed you're a shiny dinosaur like me. Did you come from a geode egg too?
Yes, there are actually quite a few of us scattered around. But we're always in hiding since we're so easily targeted.
Makes sense. I met an emerald camarasaurus earlier. Why don't you all join together and fight back?
None of the current ones were born as predators, so you're the first one who can actually fight back. Plus, not all ores are as strong as diamonds.
Well then, I should use this speciality of mine to protect you. You can come live at my base if you want.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
With that, Trixie followed me as I led her back to the base. I brought Trixie home and began making her a place in the base during days 11 through 13. With Trixie and Bite at the base, I felt like I was really starting to have some type of dinosaur community. I decided to make Trixie's room out of golden items, since after all, she is a golden triceratops. By the end of it all, Trixie's room was super blinged out.
Thanks for the safe place, Bronzo.
No problem. Anything for a friend of mine. I then thought to myself, I need some protection just in case the Robo guy or another bigger dinosaur tries to attack me. On that thought, I ventured into the caves and eventually found diamonds. I collected them and made myself a full set of diamond armor, since I'm a diamond dinosaur. Now, I'm an even tougher diamond. Suddenly, the cave began to rumble, and something started jittering out from deep within. It was a bunch of crystal crab monsters. Luckily, with my new armor, I was pretty tough. They kept clawing at me over and over again, but I used my new bone sword to attack them. It wasn't long before I killed the final crab. I did it! I finally beat my first ever opponents! I happily left the cavern and started heading back home to celebrate. On days 14 through 17, I was heading home when I ran into the raptor gang from earlier.
Hey, Sparkle Toes, where do you think you're going?
You guys better leave me alone. I'm stronger than I was before.
Oh no, he's so scary. Not.
You're just some shiny loser from, Shiny Loser Town. Yeah, got him.
Anyways, get him.
The raptors charged at me with full force. I was holding my own a little bit better than before, but all of them together were definitely still overpowering me. I needed another plan. Whoa, what's that? Ah! My distraction worked, and they all turned to see what was happening.
Huh?
Where'd he go?
While they were distracted, I ran for the hills. I managed to escape them, and I made it home to my base, but I was pretty upset. I can't believe I still can't beat them. How am I gonna beat an evil cyborg or a giant asteroid?
It's okay, Bronzo. You're gonna keep getting stronger.
You're right, Bite. I just need to find a way to get stronger. But where? I'll need to think on it first. On days 18 through 21, I started by adding some additions to the base. I made a brand new room for any ore creature, decorating it with a few different ores I might encounter. Next, I got to work creating a lookout tower. This would help me look out around the base for more ore creatures, and also be notified if there were any enemies incoming. I went to Trixie's place and asked her to keep an eye out from the watchtower whenever she got the chance. Finally, I added a training area outside near the base of the watchtower, where me and my friends could train to get stronger. I didn't waste any time and started training on the scarecrows to improve my skills. By the time I was finished, my weapon attacks were much more accurate. I went inside to show Bite my new skills, but they were nowhere to be found. All that was left in their room was a strange looking device that looked like it was from the future. Oh no, Albie must have taken them. I knew I wasn't strong enough to fight Albie on my own. I needed to find someone who would help me get stronger. I knew Gerald was a big beefy creature, and herbivores need to defend themselves too, so I figured he might have some tips and tricks for me. I searched all around for him, but I couldn't find Herbivore City. I tried asking directions, but everyone I approached ran away from me. Wait, come back! I'm not even that scary yet. Eventually, I was able to find someone who was super chill, and he told me the way.
Yeah, bruh. Just follow the pink leaves.
I looked over and saw a tree with a few pink leaves on it. Oh, okay, thanks. With that, I set out to follow the pink leaves and find Herbivore City. On days 22 through 25, I spotted Herbivore City in the distance. There it is! I went up to the front, looking for Gerald, but people were wary of me. But they were at least willing to talk.
What? You mean King Gerald?
King Gerald? Wow! I didn't know Gerald was a king. I figured if he was the king, he was probably somewhere near his throne room. So I went all the way to the top of the pyramid and went inside. Gerald! Your Highness.
Hello, Bronzo. You can still call me Gerald, of course.
Oh, okay. Sup, Jer Bear?
Gerald is fine.
Right, cool, sorry. Will you train me in the art of being big and strong and powerful?
If you want to be as strong as me, you'll have to go through some rigorous training.
He started me on some defensive training and had me spar with one of his trained guards. Finally, I had to spar with the king himself. Wow, for a herbivore, you sure are strong.
Never underestimate us, Bronzo. We'll mess you up. You see my guard's horns? Freaky.
He took me back to his throne room and congratulated me on my hard work.
You've got a strong heart, Bronzo. You've earned this.
Earned what? Oh! The king blasted me with some kind of magic dinosaur spell, granting me 5 more hearts and a chunk destroyer. Whoa! Awesome! I didn't even get a chance to enjoy my new strength when Dr. Albuquerque arrived out of nowhere.
Dinner time!
He started unleashing his weapon on all of the innocent herbivores around instantly, turning them into skeletons.
What did you do, Bronzo? You led them right to us.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Dr. Albie charged at me and started blasting. He was way too strong. I tried using my sword and my new strength, but it still wasn't enough against his powerful armor.
Surrender now, Diamond Dino.
Never! Albie was way too strong for me, but just when I thought I was gonna die, Gerald charged in and jumped up, stomping on Dr. Albie.
Take that, you overgrown gemstone!
Gerald, no! Gerald was dying. He had sacrificed himself to save me. Albie was hurt badly and forced to retreat. Gerald, I'm sorry. I promise to be more careful in the future.
It's okay. I know you will set things right. You need to make peace with Dr. Albie. He's the only one who can stop the asteroid.
Make peace with him? What? How? No! Now that I was much stronger, I went on to look for Bite during days 26 to 29. I figured maybe the device I found could give me some answers. What's this signal coming from? As I moved, it began to beep faster and faster. This must be leading me somewhere. Eventually, it led me to a strange, high-tech looking outpost. What's this odd-looking dome here? I walked in, and inside was Bite. They were talking to themselves with an odd-looking device nearby. Hey, Bite! Who are you talking to?
No one. I was practicing my improv skills.
Oh, are you wanting to be an actor or something?
Yeah, sure do.
That's awesome. Wait, but why are you doing it here?
I was held captive here by Dr. Albuquerque. I'm so glad to see you.
Oh, well, okay. You're free now.
Yay!
I carried on, but I was still suspicious of Bite. I returned to the base during days 30 through 33, and I had a few herbivore guests waiting for me. Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Well, we have no place to live. Not since King Gerald passed.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened, but I'll make it up to you guys.
How so?
Y'all can stay here if you want.
Well, that would be great.
I decided to dig up a huge area since I had a lot of new friends joining me. Luckily, I had my chunk destroyer, so it was super easy to dig out the area. After clearing out the spot, I added lots of greenery for all the herbivores that were joining me, along with a sunroof to get plenty of sunlight for them. How do you guys like it?
This is the best home we could ever ask for. Gerald would be proud.
I hope having more of you herbivores around can bring peace to this world. But anyway, I'm gonna get some fresh air. I climbed my watchtower and gazed into the night sky. Oh no, that asteroid is getting closer. I began to feel discouraged. I hadn't gotten any closer to stopping it. I went looking for ways to stop the asteroid and Dr. Albuquerque during days 34 to 37. It's so hot out here. Wait, are those bones? Who could do such a thing?
What do you think, bozo?
Yeah, bozo.
Actually, it's Bronzo.
Huh? Guess he found our boneyard.
What do you guys want?
We want to become the most feared predators on Earth.
And we need to take you down to accomplish that.
You know what? 3 versus 1? Bring it on! The 3 of them pounced onto me. I defended myself pretty well for a while and got some decent hits on them. But soon, my stamina began to falter and the raptor gang started to get the best of me.
We almost got him, boys, so keep at it.
Just when I thought it was over for me, Bite came to the rescue.
Ah! Help! Help!
Together, Bite and I scared off the raptor gang.
You'll regret this, Diamond Dinosaur. Will you shut up?
I had grown less suspicious of Bite and became closer as friends. Thanks, Bite.
Don't mention it. But there's really not much time. We need you need to grow up so you can be full of more precious diamonds.
Do you know a way? I followed Bite to some strange device from days 38 to 41. Whoa, Bite, where did you get all this technology from?
I don't know, it was just here. It says Jumbo Beam on it, so maybe it can make it grow.
Are you sure it's safe?
Of course. This will ensure you grow bigger and your diamond skin also grows. Now that that's the important thing.
Okay, let's give it a go. I stood in front of the device, and Bite began to count down from 3.
2, 1. Aw, man.
What is it?
Looks like we need a new Henos core to power it.
Henos?
Yeah, it's a large crystallized entity. Holds massive amounts of energy.
Well then, let's get that core. As we were traveling on days 42 through 45, I became very curious about something. Hey Bite, how do you know where the Henos is?
It's in my GPS.
What's a GPS?
Oh, did I say GPS? I meant, oh wow, we're almost there.
Okay. After a bit more walking, Bite finally stopped.
Here it is.
We had arrived at a green crystallized pyramid, but before we could approach, we were ambushed and attacked by Henos creatures. Bite and I sprang into action. I used my bone sword, and Bite used whatever sword they had. Luckily, these bugs did not do much damage. Finally, we defeated the last one, and we were ready to enter. I chowed down on some raw meat to heal up, and Bite kinda looked concerned. As I was about to go inside, I realized Bite wasn't following me. Come on, Bite, we need to hurry in case more creatures come.
You go on in. I'll watch the outside and signal if something goes wrong.
Okay, buddy, good idea. I continued inside and found the Henos in a large area. It was already looking to fight. Bring it on! You don't scare me. The Henos leapt down from its throne to attack. I slashed it with my sword as it started to punch me. I was taking good bits of its health. It then started trying to shoot me with its laser. Luckily, I was able to dodge and got enough quick blows to wear it down before it could recover. The Henos was finally defeated, and I had obtained the Henos core, also known as the Time Stone. Mission complete! Time to go tell Bite. Before I could step outside, Bite ran up. I was about to tell them the good news, but he interrupted me.
You got it. Hurry, let's go.
Bite started to head off without me. Hey, wait up! We arrived back at the machine during days 46 to 49. Here's the Henos core.
Thank you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I got hit with an immense beam. Then I transformed into a diamond T-Rex and gained 5 more hearts. I feel so powerful and large now. This is amazing.
You're precious. Oh, so precious. Look at all your diamonds.
Thanks, Bite. Just then, the Ankylosaurus from earlier appeared charging at me.
There you are!
Ah! No, my ankles! I ran away, not knowing what the Ankylosaurus would do to me if they caught up. Eventually, I made it to a far place, but I ran out of breath.
Dude, why are you running away from me?
I thought you were gonna bite my ankles.
Wait, what? No, I'm just trying to warn you of your little friend.
Who, Bite?
Yeah, he's not so innocent, you know.
No, you're lying.
I'm not. He's the cyborg's companion.
Dr. Albuquerque?
Yeah, that's the one.
I didn't know who to trust anymore, so I went looking to Bite for answers. I went back to look for Bite on days 50 through 53. Once I arrived back at the machine, I realized they were missing. I started yelling out for them. Bite! Where are you? I need to have words with you. But instead of getting Bite's attention, I attracted the attention of another scary dino. Oh, hi! You're a friendly guy, right? The other dino roared and charged straight at me. Ah, not friendly, not friendly! I dodged the dino and quickly began fighting it with my sword. It clawed at me and tried to bite me, but my diamond coating and armor made its attack much weaker. It was still strong and was able to dodge some blows while using a ground slamming attack. But the more we fought, the more it slowed down, and I was able to get more hits in. Eventually, I managed to wear it down and killed it. I didn't want to do it, but I had to. Now where's Bite? They're in so much trouble when I find them. I headed back home to see if they were there. Instead, I was greeted by Trixie.
Wow, you're even stronger now. But you look rough.
Yeah, tell me about it. That awful Bite betrayed me.
What? Oh no! I'm sorry they did that to you, Bronzo. Well, if it's any help, they left this in their room. Sorry for snooping. It just caught my eye when I was walking past.
Trixie dropped a book with Bite's name on it, and I started to read it.
Bite log 00101. Operation Diamonds is almost a go. The big dumb-headed diamond dino is onto me, but I think I can regain his trust.
What? I can't believe I trusted them. I kept reading and found something interesting. I will return to Dome 2 in a couple of days from now, and whatever those coordinates are. These coordinates must be where the second dome is.
Please don't be mad at me. I wasn't thinking when I picked it up. I just didn't want it to get stepped on and...
I'm not mad at all, Trixie. In fact, you're a hero.
Really? Yay!
I found Bite exactly where their diary mentioned, from days 54 to 57. Bite, I can't believe you.
Oh, thank goodness you found me.
You can't fool me anymore. I know you're working with Albuquerque.
So you finally gained some brains, huh? Well, you're too late.
What? What are you talking about? The asteroid hasn't hit yet.
Forget about the asteroid. I'm talking about the domes. There's 2 out of 3 powered up, and once the 3rd is up and running, all gem dinos will turn into what they're made up of.
So I'll just be a pile of diamonds? Not on my watch. I ran up to Bite and hit him really hard. The results were shocking.
System malfunctioning.
System
Wait a second. You're not even a real dinosaur. I'm sorry. I have to destroy you, Bite. Here goes nothing.
I'll be taking that.
Dr. Albuquerque took off with the broken bite. From days 58 to 61, I figured I needed a long-ranged weapon if I wanted to beat Dr. Albuquerque. I know, the cavemen. I made my way back to the cavemen village, and it seemed like they discovered fire.
Ooga booga, ooga booga.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Can one of you help me out?
What do you need?
Yeah, I'm looking for a weapon, some arrows and a bow. Do you know how to make it?
Ooga booga?
No, arrows and a bow. He then jumped up as if he got the idea and ran away. Wait! This is pointless. Just when I was about to leave, the caveman returned.
Here you go.
Yes, thank you so much. The caveman then returned to the fire. I was traveling back home in the dark on days 62 through 65 when I started to hear some familiar snickering. The raptor gang jumped out of hiding. Oh no, not this again.
That's right, bozo. Looks like we got him this time, boys. Last I heard, he ain't with his little buddy anymore. Bite.
No more little bitey bite to help you.
Leave Bite out of this. I took out my bow and started shooting arrows as a warning. The raptors were extremely confused.
Whoa. What is that?
Advanced weapons. You don't want none of this.
Look, man, we don't want no troubles, actually.
Are you guys serious? You better not be lying to me.
No, we promise. Doc Raptor says he'll make it up to you.
Oh, really? I don't believe you. He won't stop laughing.
I can get you a stronger weapon.
If you know where a stronger weapon is, then why did you freak out so much over my arrows?
Because even though I know where the weapon is, I can't actually use it or figure it out. None of us can.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why you startled us when you started using a fancy new age weapon.
Okay, deal. Dark Raptor, lead the way.
Oh, sick.
All right then, let's go.
The other two of you can chill at my base for now, but no eating the herbivores. From days 66 to 70, I traveled with the Dark Raptor. Where exactly are we going?
Legend tells of a powerful weapon located in Pirate's Cove.
Really? Then it should be easy to get it, right?
Well, actually, it's guarded by a two-headed giant.
Sounds like a piece of cake. Let's go. We kept traveling until we finally reached the Pirate's Cove.
Don't worry, Bronzo. Whatever happens in there, I got your back.
Wait, this place is called Pirate's Cove. Weren't pirates after cavemen?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go.
As we entered the cave, the giant charged at us and the fight was on. They were really tough, and my regular attacks did little damage. As the giant was distracted by the Dark Raptor, I saw an opportunity and grabbed the weapon. Once I picked it up, I felt myself getting stronger. I even gained the ability to jump super high. With the new weapon, I was able to break through the giant's defenses and make giant explosions around me. With one final strike, the two-headed giant was defeated. Woohoo! That was awesome! We did it!
Good work, Bronzo.
You too, I don't think I ever asked your name.
Name's Randall.
Thanks, Randall. From day 71 to 74, I remembered the 3 domes and searched for the final one before it was too late. In the distance, I saw a beam projecting up into the sky. Oh no, it's already happening! I reached the dome, but it was already activated. It was too late. Some of the gem dinos in the world started turning into piles of gems. This isn't good. I need to stop this. I rushed in and began breaking the dome, stopping them from taking out any more gem dinos. That was a close one. All of the commotion got the attention of Dr. Albuquerque.
What are you doing? You're ruining my plans.
And you're killing gem dinosaurs. I can't let that stand.
You've been a pain in my side for too long. It's time to finish you once and for all, Diamond Dinosaur.
Suddenly, a new set of high-tech armor attached itself to Dr. Albuquerque. What the?
You like my new look? I made it myself.
Uh-oh, that looks powerful. Before I could think, he started shooting at me with his laser grenade. I held out for as long as I could, but he was too powerful. None of my attacks could break through his armor. I knew I was too weak to defeat him, so before I went extinct, I ran away.
Leaving so soon? I don't think so. Get back here.
Albuquerque began chasing after me. I was still running on days 75 through 78.
Come back here, reptile!
Come on! I'm almost there! I saw my base entrance and darted to it just in time. Albie rushed after, but stopped in his tracks once he got a proper look. In front of him stood all my friends waiting and watching him. Well, weren't you trying to catch me, Albie?
What's the matter? Raptor got your tongue?
Dr. Albuquerque seemed to weigh his options before starting to think about leaving. Ha! Not so tough now, are ya?
You won't win, Diamond Dinosaur!
Albie ran off quickly, fearing for his safety. I had an idea and decided to follow him. I stayed a good distance away as I tailed him to see where he'd go. That's right, Albie. Show me the way. Eventually, we made it to his hideout area, and he went in without any suspicion. So this is where he's been. I should see what he's up to in there. I snuck up till I could just see him and watched cautiously. I noticed him working on something inside. Ugh, I can't tell what he's doing. Guess I'm gonna be here for a while. I got ready to bunker down and do a stakeout to get more useful intel. I waited there for hours and even days just to see what he was up to, but all he did was work on technology I just didn't understand. I got tired of it all and went to the front, but to my surprise, a robotic crocodile came out to stop me. What the heck are you?
It's me, Bite. The doctor has been doing some experiments on me, turning me into this.
Are you here to stop me, traitor?
In a way, yes. I want to tell you to stop watching him before he notices you.
What did he do to you, Bite? You look awful.
I've been upgraded, but Albie didn't have enough skin to cover up all my spots. But now I'm stronger than a crocodile thanks to him.
You shouldn't be working with him. He's evil. You're better than this.
It's too late for me. I'm too far gone. Plus, joining you would be illogical. I plan to be on the surviving side.
You are making a mistake, Bite.
No, you are.
I had to start fighting Bite if I wanted to get to Albuquerque. I used my slash ability for my diamond longsword, and it seemed to be working well. But Bite was very strong and hit hard back. Luckily, my diamond skin was too much for them. You were like family to me, Bite. I loved you.
If I could feel hate, I would hate you.
I jumped up and struck the final blow. I'm sorry, Bite. I wish it didn't have to end like this. I started to walk away, but I paused when visions of the good times I had with Bite started to play in my head. I wondered if that was all just Dr. Albuquerque's coding, or if Bite had free will before they betrayed me. An overwhelming feeling of sadness bursted within me. I want to believe that Bite was once my friend and had their own emotions before that evil doctor took them away. As I was mourning, an explosion happened next to me.
How did you find me? Doesn't matter. You're about to be dead anyway.
I was in no shape to fight, so I just ran as fast as I could, finally making it back to my base. I can't believe this is all happening. I started to make a grave for Bite, so I would never forget the good times. And once I was done, it started raining. Great. I should have known it would start raining. Now of all times. I'll miss you, Bite. I walked away, continuing to think about the good times we had. I really do hope those times were real, and not all fake emotions made by that evil man. I went back inside of the base, and the storm got worse. A bolt of lightning hit Bite's grave without me even knowing. I felt like all hope was lost during days 83 to 86. What do I do? What do I do?
Hey now, relax. Calm down.
How can I relax? The whole world's fate is on me.
Breathe deep and release. Have peace, my friend.
Peace. That's it. I need to make peace with Dr. Albuquerque. The asteroid isn't going to stop for either of us.
Now you got the right idea.
Yeah, when I made peace with the Raptor gang, my life became better. That's the answer the whole time. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know how King Gerald had such a powerful roar, do you?
I actually trained him to learn it, and I could teach you pretty easily.
Okay. The herbivore took me outside to channel my inner roar.
Take in your deepest breath and let it out with all your might.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. I took in the deepest breath I had ever taken, and then I roared! I did it! Look at me!
Now go, Bronzo! Save Earth!
On days 87 through 90, I returned to Albuquerque's base. From outside the walls, I called out to him. Hey Albie, you in there?
You again? How stupid of you to return to this place, Diamond Dino!
No, please! I don't want to fight. I came here to propose a truce.
A truce? Why would I do that?
I explained to him about the asteroid and convinced him that protecting the dinosaurs now would lead to ores in his timeline. And if you won't do it for me, do it for Bite.
You make a compelling case. Come on inside, we don't have much time left to change the future.
Inside his base was filled with super advanced technology. Whoa, look at all this tech.
We don't have time for a tour. Come with me.
He led me over to a strange looking device and began to enter commands on the console. Where are we going?
It's not where we're going. It's when.
With a final push of a button, the time machine activated and teleported us into the future. On the other side, we arrived in a futuristic city. He explained that after the invention of time travel, two parties formed. People who want to alter the timeline and those who want to preserve them. I take it you're an alterist.
That's correct. What good is this technology if we can't use it to help ourselves?
Before I could ask any more questions, a group of people began to fire laser guns at us. We quickly scrambled into a nearby alleyway and looked for cover behind some crates, which surprisingly was the best hiding spot.
I could have sworn I saw them running here. We must have lost them. Keep looking.
We can't stay here. It isn't safe. Let's get back to my base.
From days 91 to 93, we arrived at Dr. Albuquerque's base, and it was super awesome.
I need to get a hold of a weapon. A really powerful one that can break the asteroid to pieces.
Okay, well, what's the problem?
It's in the clutches of that preservist.
So what should we do? Just then, Albie opened up a large weapon storage.
Strap in!
For the start of days 94 to 96, the doctor and I started going full Rambo on a bunch of zombie robots. Those undead cyborgs had no chance against us, except the fact that they outnumbered us by a lot. Where's this weapon located? We need to get to it fast.
It's all the way in the Preservist HQ.
You say that like I know where that is.
I'm sure you'll find it.
I'm sure I won't. Where the heck is it? We finally killed all the robot zombies in the area together.
All right, follow me, but keep your guard up.
We snuck through the area until we found the HQ, where we took out any guards we came across, until we made it to where the weapon was being held.
Looks like we gotta go through that.
The weapon was being guarded by a giant robot. You ready?
Born ready.
We charged at the robot, who had the ability to shoot dark matter. We had to dodge them just to survive, since they could spam their dark matter bullets. It felt like an uneven fight, but after all, the doctor and I were able to get the upper hand and defeat the robot.
Quick, grab the weapon!
I took the weapon, a staff that had many mysteries, and I felt even more powerful than ever. But as we were about to leave, alarms started ringing.
Run!
You don't say! We started moving as fast as we could, running through more zombie robots and more guards. But Albie and I were a dream team, just cutting through our enemies left and right.
I can see the exit! We're almost there!
We broke out of the HQ and continued running until we could find an escape from all the crazy monsters. We took a short rest on days 97 to 98, thinking there were no more enemies left.
I think the coast is clear.
I wouldn't say that just yet. We were outnumbered. The guards surrounded us in hordes. What do we do now?
I don't know. I'm out of ammo.
Just then, something in the crowd started killing off some of the enemies. What is that? There were fewer enemies, so we took the opportunity to attack again.
Keep going.
Just then, the creature revealed itself. It was Bite. Bite? Together, Albie, Bite, and I finished off the enemies. We did it! But Bite, what are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
Not quite. You only knocked my power source loose, making me shut down. A bolt of lightning shocked me and powered me back up. The shock even wiped the emotions override that was installed the first time Albuquerque captured me.
Emotions override?
I didn't think to tell you, but Bite is an AI with real emotions. I had installed an override because he was really starting to like you. Was getting in the way of the mission.
So you were really wanting to be my friend?
Yes. I'm sorry for anything I did to hurt you while I wasn't myself.
It's okay. I forgive you. Now, let's stop that asteroid. On day 99, we arrived back in the prehistoric land. Back to the present.
Don't you mean the past?
We don't have time for this. We need to regroup before we all become fossils.
We know exactly where the asteroid will be and when it's coming. I gave us some time, a gap before it all goes down. It'll be dangerous. You need to make sure you're ready.
Before we could move on, I knew I had one more thing to do. So we left and headed back to my base. When I arrived, everyone freaked out when they saw Bite, thinking he was some sort of robot ghost. Calm down, everyone. Bite's alive, and he's no longer a threat to us. Everyone calmed down a bit and welcomed Bite back. I got everyone's attention again and explained how Dr. Albuquerque and I plan to destroy the asteroid before it hits Earth.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right, let's go!
Oh, and one last thing. I need everyone to like the video if you've been enjoying it. Comment who your favorite dinosaur was and subscribe so you never miss a video.
Oh, I'm gonna do that right now, cause I'm cool.
Raptors are the best.
Thank you all for your help. Now, let's go blow up this rock.
I'll be back.
On day 100, we headed to the top of the tallest mountain to get a good view of the asteroid. All right, this is it. Are we ready, Albie? I think you're a better shot than me, so you take the weapon.
Just gotta line up my shot.
But before we could get a shot off, an army of zombie robots began attacking us. Oh no, they made it through into the past. We began fighting off as many as we could, but they kept surrounding us, outnumbering both of us. I used my explosive sword and my roar, and I was able to pile through, but they just kept coming and coming. I wanted Albie to use the laser, but that would be a bad idea. We only have one shot, and we gotta use it on the asteroid. Finally, it seemed to be getting too much for Dr. Albuquerque, and he yelled for me.
I can't get a clear target. Bronzo, you have to do it.
Huh? What are you doing?
Let's hope this makes up for what I did.
Doctor, no! Before I could stop him, Albuquerque ran into the horde of robots. With that distraction, I had enough time to aim at the asteroid. Here goes nothing! I shot the beam at the asteroid, blowing it up in a gazillion pieces. The world was saved, but little chunks of asteroid started going everywhere. However, this was better than the alternative of the entire world exploding. I did it! I saved everyone!